Our next cheerleader is Justice Pauls. She is being escorted by her parents, Lindsay and Rob Stewart, and her younger sister, Jada. She's cheered for the basketball team for 2 years, serving as one of our flyers, and plans to further her academics at the University of Tampa, where she will study communications. Thanks for your spirit and energy cheering for us here at Central Justice. Next up, Sierra Sukanic. Sierra is being escorted by her parents, Todd and Nikki Sukanic. She's cheered here for 4 years, serving as a back spotter, and she's planning on attending a 4-year university to ultimately become a physician assistant. Thanks for your dedication here to the cheer program, Sierra. Our next cheerleader is Josiah Sweeney. Josiah is being escorted by her mother, Brandy Landis. She's cheered here for us 4 years, mostly as a back spotter, sometimes as a base, and is planning on attending a 4-year college, majoring in business, someday pursuing a career in that field. Thanks for your dedication to the cheer program, Josiah.
Good evening, and coming to you live tonight from Central York High School, it's Todd Edwards and Sports Shooting Stars, as it's senior night here at Central York.
He is being escorted by her mother, Amy Winnica, as well as her sister, Maggie Winnica. She's cheered here for 4 years, serving as one of our flyers. She's planning on pursuing a degree in forensic psychology and will be attending Westchester University, majoring in criminal justice, minoring in psychology. She's also planning on cheering as a Golden Ram. Thanks for all your spirit and energy cheering for us here at Central A.
Sports fans, the cheerleaders have been announced. Now the seniors for the basketball team.
First up, number 1, Taylor Wright-Rawls.
Taylor Wright-Rawls, a commit to Bryant University to play football.
Escorted by his parents, Charlotte and Jason Rawls. He's played on the basketball team for 4 years as a point guard, and he's planning on attending Bryant University, where he'll continue playing football, majoring in business and finance. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication to the basketball team here at Central. Taylor. Next up, number 2, Cole Luckenball. Cole is being escorted by his parents, Wayne and Lisa Luckenball. He's played on the team for 4 years as a small forward. And Cole is planning on attending Penn State York for 2 years, then transferring to Penn State Maine to finish his education, planning on studying business. Thanks for all your hard work and dedication to the basketball team here at Central.
Cole Luckenball being announced, member of the basketball team and the football team for Central. Keelan Stroman being introduced here.
Keelan is being escorted by his parents, Shane and Marcia Stroman. He's played on the varsity team for 2 years as a shooting guard. And his future plans include living well and being happy. Thanks for all your hard work and dedication here at Central, Keelan. Next up, number 4, Judah Tome.
Judah Tome being introduced, a St. Francis commit to play football.
He's played on the team for 4 years as a small forward. He'll be going to St. Francis University, majoring in secondary education with a minor in sports management while continuing his football career. Thanks for all your hard work and dedication here at Central, Judah. Our next senior is number 11, Nolan Hubbs.
Nolan Hubbs being introduced, a York College commit.
He's escorted by his parents, Brian Hubbs and Christy Carter. He's played on the team for 4 years as a point guard, and Nolan will be attending York College of Pennsylvania as a biology pre-med major, and will continue his basketball career with the York College Spartans. Thank you for your dedication to the basketball program here at Central, Nolan. Next up, number 13, Stephen Bettenker.
Stephen Bettenker being announced.
He's played on the team for 4 years as a point guard and shooting guard. And Stephen is planning on obtaining a 4-year degree from either Penn State or the University of Central Florida. Thanks for all your hard work and dedication to the basketball program here at Central, Stephen. Our next senior is number 14, Coran Brown.
Karan Brown, my broadcast partner, Dew Jones, on the court in a proud moment.
Ryan Brown Sr. and Quanisha Brown. He's played on the team for 4 years, serving as shooting guard and small forward. And he's planning on furthering his education while continuing to play basketball and staying active in the community. Thanks for your work and dedication to basketball program in Central Quran. And our last senior, but certainly not least, number 21, Will Roberts.
Will Roberts, the final senior for the Central York Ball Club.
Supported by his parents, Rick and Christy Roberts. He's played on the team for the past year as a forward and is planning on attending Temple University to get a business degree. Thanks for your hard work and dedication here at the basketball program in Central, Will.
A round of applause here from the crowd.
Faculty, staff, fans, parents, and anybody I did not include, let's get a big round of applause for all our seniors who wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors. Thanks a lot, guys. I think we have some more guys to say that. That's the great voice of basketball.
Greetings and salutations again, fans. It's Todd Edwards flying solo temporarily in the broadcast booth as my broadcast partner is down on the hardwood floor. Dew Jones will be joining the broadcast momentarily as we had senior announcements with the cheerleaders and the senior players for the Central York Panther Ball Club, who come into tonight's game with an overall record of 12-4, taking on the Dallastown Wildcats with an overall record of 9-7. And this is a big Division I matchup tonight, and we thank you for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars, our second to final game, as we'll be back here Saturday night for our final regular season broadcast as the Central Dauphin Rams invade the Panther Den here to take on the Central Panthers. But first things first, the Battle of the Cats tonight between the Wildcats and the Panthers. And we're just under 15 minutes away from the start, from tip-off tonight contest. Players will come out here and take some warm-ups. And we thank you for tuning in tonight to Sports Shooting Stars. You can like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram as well. And for our sponsors tonight's telecast, Basil Insurance. Are you looking for home, auto, or life insurance? Check out Basil Insurance. They're your one-stop shop for all your home insurance needs. They're located on 2210 West Market Street, right here in York, Pennsylvania. Their phone number where they can be reached, 717-792-6200. Also, another season-long sponsor, CR Property Group. Are you looking to buy or sell a home? Well, look no further. Reach out to Eric Brewer and the CR Property Company for all your home buying or rental needs. They're located on 2500 Kingston Road, and they can be reached at 717-800-2603. And our final sponsor tonight, Land and Seed Landscapers, located in York, Pennsylvania. They cover all your outdoor and landscaping needs, from mulching, tree trimming, general maintenance, mulching, and even snow removal. Contact them at 717-880-7446 for a free consultation. We make your grass greener. As I mentioned, coming into tonight's contest, Central York Panthers are in second place in Division I YIAA. They rank number 9 in the PIAA District 3 Class 6A, and they'll take the top 12 teams in the Class 6A for district playoffs. Dallastown right now, coming into tonight's contest, is ranked number 17. The PIAA District 3 Class 6A rankings. They're kind of on the outside looking in, but they need a win tonight against the Central York Ball Club, and then they'll finish out at York High for the regular season. Dallastown will. As I mentioned earlier, Central, of course, playing host tonight to the Dallastown Wildcats, and then they'll finish their regular season matchup against a tough Central Dauphin team who will come into this game Saturday ranked number 3 in Class 6A PIAA. Right now they have a 14-1 record behind Reading, who's number 1 ranked, and Wilson, number 2 ranked. Something to keep an eye on. Of course, Central Dauphin led by their freshman phenom Malachi Palmer and Ryan Smith, who has nearly 1,200 career points. And I'd like to welcome to the broadcast booth my partner, Dew Jones. Kind of a bittersweet feel, huh, as you walked your son, Karan Brown, out tonight, Dew?
Yeah, it was definitely a bittersweet moment. A lot of years put into this thing called basketball and sports and things like that. So, it's I knew this day would come, but, once it's here, you have to think about it a little bit. But I'm glad he's, he had the opportunity to play basketball for his school and play football for his school. He's having a great senior year, and, I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Glad to be part of it. Glad you're part of it. And we're glad the fans are as well this Thursday night for a little YIAA Division I boys basketball tonight. Our second to final broadcast tonight, as I said to our viewers earlier before you jumped into the booth here. We'll finish it out here Saturday with the Central Dauphin Rams, another stellar team here in the region.
Yeah, big-time team, Central Dauphin, ranked number 3 right now in districts, right behind Reading and Wilson. And at any point in time, those 3 teams can interchange and be 1, 2, or 3. So that's a very key matchup for Central on Saturday to play against Central Dauphin.
Well, and an interesting note, between Reading, Wilson, and Central Dauphin, they have a total of 3 losses.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 losses between the top teams. We did see Reading earlier, coached by Rick Perez. They took on and beat York High. They're always in the thick of things, but these 2 teams right now, both of them are in the hunt right now. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, Central's ranked number 9. Dallastown sits at the number 17 spot. They take the top 12 teams, for districts this year.
Yeah, and Dallastown is right there on the border. They're on the cusp of making that tournament. It's only 12 teams that's going to enter the district this year. And, Dallastown's right there on that cusp. And Dallastown is a team that can upset a few teams. So you got to keep an eye out for them, especially Michael Dickerson. Their 1,000-point scorer. I believe his number is 0.
Michael Dixon.
What number is Michael?
Looks like, according to our program sheet, number 11 tonight.
Number 11, yeah.
Another player to keep an eye on for Dallastown, Jaden Green, number 15, 6'3" senior. 2 players to keep an eye on, led by their head coach, Mike Grassel, in his 9th season for Dallastown.
Yeah, and Jaden Green has big-time hops. I mean, he gets the ball on a fast break, expect a dunk. He gets the ball in the paint. He goes up with 2 feet and lays it down. So, the key for Central to win tonight is, of course, contain Michael Dickerson, which is going to be a tough task for any team to contain him. But, keep him at a minimum and also play good defense. You know what I mean? And the key for Dallastown to win is to slow Central York down. I think it's been proven once or twice if you can slow down Central York, you have a great opportunity to win the game. So if Central plays their fast-paced game, they should be in control, but if they have to slow it up a little bit, that's in Dallastown's favor.
And we mentioned some of the key players to keep an eye on for Dallastown on that Central York Panther Ball Club. Karan Brown, of course, Nolan Hubbs as well, and Taylor Wright Rawls' name has been mentioned. A lot of players that hit double digits, and let's not forget this freshman phenom for Central, Greg Gittinger.
Yeah, Greg Gittinger, he's a great player, 6'4", freshman, had 7 3-pointers last game, I believe, had 6 3-pointers a game before that. So, he can get hot from anywhere on the court. He's like a microwave. Once he hits one shot, he can hit another. And you can't forget about Jacoby Baker for Central York, 5'10", but can score anywhere on the court. He has long-range distance, like Steph Curry a little bit. And, keep an eye out for Jacoby Baker.
Jacoby Baker, of course, Central led by their first-year coach, Jeff Hoke, who's done an outstanding job with the team right now. As I mentioned earlier, they're in second place. They're only behind Red Lion, and Red Lion comes into tonight's game at Southwestern with a 14-1 record overall.
Yeah.
Red Lion sitting pretty as well, they're ranked number 7 in the Class 6A.
Yeah, Red Lion's having an amazing year this year. That's a senior class. They've been playing with each other for the last couple of years, and that senior class for Red Lion is doing a great job. I think that last time they won the Division I title, I believe it was like 2008 or 2003 I saw. So, Red Lion's right where they need to be at this year. They're led by Devontae Dennis and A.J. Beretta and another guy with the tip of my tongue. I can't think of his name.
Evan Watt.
Evan
Watt as well, another player for Red Lion. Red Lion, of course, on the road at Southwestern, and they'll finish the season at New Oxford Saturday. And well on their way potentially to winning 2 more to close out the season as they prepare for districts.
Yeah, it's been very competitive so far in the YAI AA between all these teams. Like I said, Northeastern came in here and had a win against Central York as well, so that's a rivalry they got going on. And, everybody's playing really, really tough, and, it's a free-for-all pretty much what team is going to make it and go, to the districts.
Yeah, no county, want to emphasize to our viewers at home, no county championships this year. They'll jump right into district play.
And that's a bummer. I really wanted to see I wanted to see county playoff basketball this year, and it's just a bummer that this is the first time since I can remember where there's not going to be a county championship.
Yeah, a lot of memories at Wolf Gym on the campus of York College, and we really kind of started there with the county championships dating back to when Antonio Rizzuta and Northeastern won the county championship. A lot of fun memories there, but we'll pick up more memories here with the regular season action, and hopefully we'll follow some action with the districts or state playoff games potentially next month too with Sports Shooting Stars.
Yeah, we plan on following a couple teams in districts and also the states. So, you know, just keep an eye out for Sports Shooting Stars. Like I said, I couldn't post on my page like I normally do on Sports Shooting Stars page because of Facebook restrictions.
You're a ban.
Yeah, I'm banned for about
for
4 days. So, you know, I couldn't post on Sports Shooting Stars like we normally do, but the game is on. So if you guys hear about the game, you hear us on TV right now being live, then the game is definitely going on. Check us out on White Rose Community Television on YouTube and also on White Rose Community Television on Facebook. The game is also being played. And of course,
their YouTube page and our viewers from Comcast York subscribers, Channel 18 through White Rose Community Television. We welcome everybody tonight. Settle in, get your bottled water and popcorn. It should be a great contest. Dallastown comes into tonight's game off a loss to Redline, their crosstown rival Tuesday. We'll see if they can pick up some momentum tonight against this stout Central York Panther team.
And if I'm not mistaken, Todd, I think that was a 2-point win for Redline against Dallastown. Like you said, that's a rivalry. They see each other all the time. They're only probably about 2 miles away from each other between Dallastown and Redline. So, you know, these guys know each other well. Probably grew up playing against each other in rec ball. Very key for Central tonight to get a win, because right now Dallastown is that team that can upset some teams and, you know, and kind of cause some havoc for these guys that want to make the district. So, you know, Dallastown has nothing to lose right now. Central, the little bit of pressure is on Central York tonight to win this game. Knowing you don't want to look too far ahead to that Central Dolphin game that's going to happen in less than 48 hours.
And we want to remind our fans to tune in this Saturday for really a main event matchup between Central Dolphin as they'll travel right here, same place right here at this gymnasium to take on the Central York Panthers this Saturday. I know I've had a lot of people inquire to me, about ticket availability. I told them there's only one way to watch it, and that's through Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you this Saturday. And not only Saturday, but tonight, for a little Thursday night basketball action. Yeah, we were unable to go down pre-game a little bit. Normally we start our show pre-game down there on the court, but with senior night and the players still continue to take their warm-up shots, and we're just over 4 minutes till player introductions and the playing of our national anthem. And excited to get it underway with some more basketball action here. It's hard to believe we're coming to the end of a regular season basketball, but I'm thankful, with everything that we've been through, that the kids have been able to have a season. And not only the kids, but our broadcast schedule as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, you know, a lot of schools right now are doing their own live feeds and stuff like that, so people can still watch the game. But we were a little ahead of the game as far as featuring games on TV and featuring different teams. So we've been very blessed this year to have that opportunity again to come out here and film games. And again, special shout out to the athletic director at Central York, Marty Trimmer. He's one of the first. He is the first. AD that gave us an opportunity to film games inside their gym. So shout out to Marty Trimmer and Central and all the ADs, as I always say, that allow us to come to their gym and highlight these student athletes.
And I get a lot of messages They say they appreciate the schools offering the telecast, but they miss the commentary. And and I'm glad we could provide that to our fans.
That's a key component. That's a key component to what we do: the commentary, the post-game interviews, the player-to-game shirts, just the recognition that we give these guys. And it's been a blessing to do it for 3 years, and we can just see it growing and getting bigger. So that's also a shout out to the fans that that support our program.
The fans and the sponsors. Again, our sponsors for tonight's broadcast include Basil Insurance, CR Property Group, and Land and Seed Landscapers.
The game is being filmed live by Sports Shooting Stars and sponsored locally by Insurance, Integrity Point-Town Buyers, Land and Seed Landscapers. This game will be featured on Comcast, Cable Channel 18 of York, White Rose Community TV YouTube page and Facebook page, Sports Shooting Stars Facebook page. Game sponsorships are available. Don't forget to follow Sports Shooting Stars on social media. Thank you and good luck to both teams. And remember, we bring the game to you.
A little plug by the public address announcer here.
Very nice.
At the gymnasium. And a limited crowd due tonight, as it's mostly just the parents, players in attendance. The cheerleaders' parents are here. And it's a shame because this is a spacious venue for a game. And we've been here before when the student section and the crowds have been really rocking this gymnasium.
And that's something that I think I miss a lot too this year, Todd, the student section, because they would come up with their own themes every game, and they would really get engaged with the players, and they would also support the players, and give a little bit of the opposition some trash talk. So I mean, that's a crucial part of high school sports, and not to have that this year kind of sucked a little bit. So hopefully next year we can have the student body come back and have that student section back in tow.
Yeah, it's been a rough year, and we mentioned, it came up on my memories on Facebook too. Last year, this date, we were here at this gymnasium as Central took on Reading.
Wow!
And remember Reading? I believe
remember
won
that
by
game.
2 points. It was a district semifinal matchup right here, and it's amazing looking back just in over a year's time how things have transpired.
Yeah, I remember that game.
The COVID
Yep.
and other topics too that we won't delve into, but a lot has happened over the course of the 1 year.
Absolutely. And that game there, the piggyback on that was a semifinal matchup,
district.
and whoever won that game went to the district championship, and Central ended up losing that game by 2 points. They were in control until about the fourth quarter, and that's when Reading took over.
boys basketball game featuring the Wildcats of Dallastown and your Central York Panthers. Just a reminder, this contest is being played for the benefit of the students and athletes of these two schools. Those signs, banners, or noisemakers are permitted. All spectators are asked to remain seated at all times. Any spectator, by their actions and behavior, interfere with this contest will be removed from the gymnasium. The Central York School District and Athletic Department thank you for following social distancing guidelines and wearing a mask, which allows our athletes an opportunity to play. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. At this time, we ask that you all please rise and join in showing respect for our national anthem.
The playing of our national anthem here at Central York High School, fans.
Starting lineups. First for the busy Wildcats of Dallastown. A senior, number 0, Ryan Snyder. A senior, number 3, Egan Granholm. A junior, number 11, Michael Dixon. A senior, number 15, Jaden Green. And a sophomore, number 21, DJ Smith. The Wildcats are coached by Mr. Mike Russell, assisted by Mr. Ben Seibert, Mr. Seth McLean, and Mr. Seth Leonard. And now for your Central York Panthers. Senior number 1, Taylor Wright-Rawls. Senior number 3, Keelan Stroman. Senior number 11, Golden Hicks. Senior number 13, Stephen Betancourt. And senior number 21, Will Rogers.
The starting lineups for Central and Dallastown.
Mr. Gerald Westerby, Mr. Ricky Mosley, Mr. Dan Overdor, and Mr. Andrew Markle. Now let's play some basketball.
Sports fans, are you ready for a little basketball? It's Thursday night basketball with Sports Shooting Stars, my broadcast partner, Dew Jones, Todd Edwards here, and we are seconds away from tip-off, Dew.
Yeah, it's to be a really good matchup. Looking forward to this tip-off and how things are going to transpire. Both teams are ready to play tonight.
Again, special thanks to our sponsors tonight, Basil Insurance, CR Property Group, and Land and Seed Landscapers, located right here in York, Pennsylvania. Looks like number 15, Jaden Green, will be tipping things off here for Dallastown, as Will Roberts for Central, and we're off. Central, and they're all white jerseys. Dallastown, and they're all blue.
Stephen Benneker with the ball out to Nolan Hubbs. Pass out to Will Roberts. As Central sets up their offense. Looking for an open shot, and there it is.
And there's a three-point shot in and out of the bucket by Stephen Bettenker.
Rebound by Michael Dickerson. The 1,000-point scorer for Dallastown.
We mentioned in our pregame show a player to keep an eye on, Michael Dixon for Dallastown, a 1,000-point scorer along with Jaden Green, number 15.
Absolutely, got to keep an eye on Michael Dickerson at all times. He can score anywhere on the court, and he has lightning quick speed.
There's Taylor Wright Rawls. Shot comes up short. That was DJ Smith driving to the net.
And that's an early foul.
Yep, got to head to the charity line here for DJ Smith. 5'10" sophomore for Dallastown.
And that's an early foul on Taylor Wright Rawls, number 1 for Central York.
Taylor Wright Rawls, we mentioned it earlier, a commit to Bryant University to play football, but it's all about the basketball tonight here on the hardwood of Central York.
That's a nice shot for number 21.
DJ Smith is first of 2 shots here due.
And he knocks down both.
2 for 2. Gives Dallastown a 2-0 lead right now with just over 7 minutes to go.
Good pass.
And Dallastown saved that ball, and it's Dallastown's possession.
And there's Mike
that was
Dickerson,
Michael Dixon, yes.
with the spin move.
With the spin move. And that's a shot you have to have there, Keelan Stroman. Dallastown up 4-0 right now with just under 7 minutes to go. A 3-point attempt by Michael Dixon.
And that's the thing about Michael Dickerson. Once he gets hot, he can keep on shooting and knocking down those shots.
There's Nolan Hubbs for 3. Nolan Hubbs, a York College commit, will be playing basketball in the fall.
Also must comment that Central York came out with an all-senior starting lineup for this game.
I noticed Taylor Wright Rawls' left thumb is wrapped. Due.
I like the tempo so far for Dallastown.
Up tempo, and a steal there by Michael Dixon. He drives to the net, and the put in for Michael Dixon. That's 4 points for Michael right now. And a 6-0 lead for Dallastown. Short by Taylor Wright Rawls. And a steal there by Stephen Bettenker. And another steal.
And this is going to be a dunk here.
And the put in rather easily there by Jaden Green. Timeout called by head coach Jeff Hoke of Central. And an 8-0 run right now for the Dallastown Wildcats do. I believe this is the first time you mentioned it earlier. We've seen this all-senior lineup.
Right. Coach Hoke came in with an all-senior lineup, and Dallastown took advantage of that. There's some guys out there that doesn't really start the game, but they play well. But Dallastown's playing a lot better, and they jumped out to an 8-point lead, led by Michael Dickerson. You give him an opportunity to get his team going, and they can keep on rocking and rolling.
They can. A 1,000-point score for Dallastown, and right now up comfortably 8-0 right now. Yeah, interesting not to see on the court Karan Brown or the freshman phenom for Central, Greg Gittinger.
Yeah,
his dad, former NBA player Jay Gittinger, for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So we'll see what adjustments are made with 5:29 to go here in the opening quarter from Central York High School. It's Sports Shooting Stars. It's Stu Jones, Todd Edwards, as we bring the game to you this Thursday night. And thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, Central is reeling right now, but they need to get it together, play their type of basketball, and get back into this game.
Right now it's been all Dallastown right now, led by Michael Dixon, who has 4 points. And that's Nolan Hubbs driving to the net. And the put in by
And that's
Nolan
a nice
Hubbs,
drive.
the senior.
Nice drive from Nolan Hubbs.
Central finally breaks the ice right now. You notice also on the court, Karan Brown, number 14 for Central, has been inserted in the lineup.
Dallastown's being very patient with their offense.
Karan Brown with the rebound. He's bringing the ball up, the senior for Central. And a steal. And a scramble for the ball right now. And a foul.
That's a great play.
Jaden Green and the and one right now. 4 points for Jaden as he's going to the charity line. Dallastown up by 8 right now, 10-2. Will Roberts stepping out. In comes Judah Tome, the St. Francis commit to play football there. And Sankett gives Jaden 5 points. Central seems to be off tonight.
Yeah, their rhythm is a little bit off right now. Maybe because of the lineup, they have to settle down and play their type of offense.
A 9-point lead for the Wildcats over the Panthers with just over 4 minutes to go.
But great job also by Dallastown staying aggressive. And you can't let Michael open at all. He likes to go to that baseline if he gets the opportunity. Lightning quick with the ball.
And it will be Central ball. Karan Brown being aggressive there. Just take the ball away from Dallastown. See Jacoby Baker's been inserted into the lineup too here. He's bringing the ball up court, number 0 for Central. Nice shot by Karan Brown. His first points in tonight's contest.
Nice mid-range shot. Right now, Karan Brown is guarding Michael Dickerson. And that's all Mike needs, a little bit of space to get to the bucket. Very crafty with the ball, Michael Dickerson.
A turnover there by Dallastown. It'll be Central ball with 3:23 to go. It's Dallastown 11, Central York 4. Their leading scorer, Jaden Green with 5 points. Michael Dixon with 4 points. And it's been all Dallastown early here in the first quarter. Karan Brown for 3. Shot comes up short. Dallastown brings the ball up court.
Got to get back on defense now.
It's Michael Dixon. And the put in by Michael Dixon gives him 6 points tonight. There's Nolan Hubbs. Central maintains possession here with 3:02 to go.
Right now, Central needs to get some buckets up and stop the bleeding, because Dallastown's right in this game and actually leading by 9 points.
As I mentioned to you earlier, Dallastown comes in with a 9-7 record. Good for third place in YAI Division I. In comes Greg Gittinger, the freshman, number 22 for Central.
The key for Dallastown, they're doing really well right now without Michael Dickerson scoring a whole lot of points. So that's good for Dallastown, that his other teammates are providing some points and some buckets.
There's Jaden Green in and out of the bucket. Judah Tome, by the way, we mentioned he's a St. Francis commit. Recently announced he'll be on the Big 33 team.
Yeah, Judah made the Big 33.
Big accomplishment for Judah. Michael Dixon bringing the ball up court, shoots. Greg getting her there for the rebound.
And that's
Kicks
the
it
fast
out
break.
to Nolan Hubbs. Be Dallastown's possession off the knee of Judah Tome, senior for Central.
This has been a little in that rim so far for Central York.
No doubt. And right now,
And
Dallastown up 13-4, dude.
And some uncharacteristic turnovers so far for Central York in this first quarter. Maybe they can settle down after the senior invites and get back into this game.
And the put in there by number 4, Kane Bowers, a 6'1" senior. And Nolan Hubbs slow to get up under the net there. It'd be interesting to see here the training staff of Central tending to Nolan Hubbs. Not good for Central, do.
Not at all, not at all.
And being carried off by his teammates there.
It's that left ankle of Nolan Hubbs that I think they gave him some issues earlier in the season and may have re-aggravated that injury. I'm not 100% sure, but we wish him a speedy recovery as he's getting looked at from the athletic trainers.
And a 15-4 lead right now for Dallastown. It's been all the Wildcats over the Panthers tonight in the opening quarter from Central York High School gym. There's a three-point attempt, comes up short for Karan Brown. Dallastown bringing the ball up court. Number 4, Kane Bowers. And a timeout called by head coach Jeff Hoke, who is not happy with his team's performance so far.
Oh, rightfully so. I mean, they're almost down by 20 points in the first quarter already, down by 13. Yeah. And you wonder, like I said, coming out, with a team like Dallastown coming out with a senior-heavy lineup just to, appease the seniors and things like that. You wonder if that doesn't mess up some of the rhythm for the Central York players. And, they have to play some catch-up ball right now, but they're playing very sloppy defense. And, Dallastown's doing a great job of getting to the bucket and playing hard.
They are, and the last bucket made by Egan Granholm, the 6'1" senior for Dallastown. Breaks the ice with 2 points tonight. Also, DJ Smith has 2 points, along with Kane Bowers, who has 2 points for Dallastown. And a comfortable lead right now for the Wildcats, 17-4 with 1:07 to go here in the opening quarter of Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you tonight. We'll be back on the air Saturday right here, emanating from the same gym as Central York will play host to Central Dauphin Rams. Do. Judah Tome passes the ball to Taylor Wright Rawls. There's Greg Geidinger, who from the three-point range, he has a great three-point shot. Keep an eye on number 22 for Central. And a turnover there, Dallastown. DJ Smith bringing the ball up court. And there to put it in, Nate Ward.
Second chance opportunities are helping Dallastown big time.
6'4" senior Nate Ward, his first points tonight. And it's been all Dallastown tonight, 19-4. Realizing the importance of each game here with just 2 games remaining, both for Central and Dallastown, if they want to get in contention for districts. DJ Smith bringing the ball up court for Dallastown.
As we said before, Todd, these one of those games where it's really hard for me to be a commentator, seeing your son out there play and see his team out there play, but, got to keep my commentator hat on.
And a three-point shot. Rebound by Greg Gittinger.
Looks like Central has 5 seconds to go on the clock.
And a three-point shot comes up short by Taylor Wright Rawls, and we've arrived at the end of the first quarter with your score, Dallastown 19, Central York 4.
I think that's the lowest production so far I've seen for Central York this season.
Yeah, we have broadcast a few Central York games, and by far this is the lowest output I've seen from Central York. We'll see still 3 quarters remain for Central York to get back into this ball game, but so far the first quarters belong to Dallastown.
Yeah, Dallastown is in full control right now in this game.
And Dallastown, I want to remind our fans, they'll have another game Saturday afternoon as they'll travel to York High, the home of the Bearcats. And talking about a team that needs both games to potentially find a seeding in 6A play, where they're only taking the top 12 teams to. Coming into tonight's game, Dallastown sits at number 17.
Yeah, Dallastown's no slouch. The last time they played against each other, I think it was a 3-point game. I believe the score was 80-77. So, Dallastown is a team that, they have some losses, but they can compete with any team in the county. And they are showing that tonight against a team like
with Central
York.
Dallastown bringing the ball up here to start the second quarter from Central York High School. There's Greg Gittinger with a steal. Kicks the ball out to Jacoby Baker. It's a nice move to the basket, but no points for Jacoby Baker right now. He's held scoreless with just under 7.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter from Central York High School. And there for the put-in, Michael Dixon.
And the second chance opportunities is ridiculous that Dallastown is getting right now. I mean, 12, I believe like 10 of their points are on tip-ins and second chance opportunities.
Michael Dixon leads all scorers in tonight's contest with 8 points. He's a 1,000-point scorer, and if you allow him, could potentially take this game over tonight, too. Your score, Dallastown 21, Central 4. As Cole Luckenball's at the free throw line and with his first of 2 shots here right now. Nowhere near the net on that shot. Let's see if he redeems himself, and he does there. First point of the game for number 2, Cole Luckenball, a linebacker for the football team for Central. And a 16-point lead right now for Dallastown, too.
And we always say that when teams go against Central York, you're going to get your best shot going against Central York. They've been on top for a long time, so teams come out hyped up, ready to play. And there goes Michael Dickerson with a big-time leap, but didn't get that rebound. Jacoby Baker bringing the ball down. And we've seen a couple of different lineups so far for Coach Hoke so far for Central York. Now there's a new lineup out there I haven't seen too much of this season.
Ethan Dotson out there along with Judah Tome, Jacoby Baker, Cole Luckenball, and Greg Gittinger, number 22, who's been held scoreless so far. And the feed to Judah Tome.
Nice entry pass. Nice cut by Judah Tome. Gets him to the line shooting 2.
Sent to the free throw line. You mentioned Judah named to the Big 33 roster. Also a player from Dallastown, punter and kicker, Mitchell Groh, announced as well. Will be playing in the Big 33. Quite an accomplishment for York players to make the Big 33.
And I think he committed to Penn State, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, preferred walk-on, correct.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Judah with his first point tonight. Dallastown, it's been all Dallastown, 21-6 right now with just over 6 minutes to go here before halftime. DJ Smith with the ball.
Jacoby Baker with the push out to Ethan Dotson. Easy 2.
And Ethan Dotson, the 6'2" sophomore, and a timeout called by Coach Mike Grassel of Dallastown. Ethan Dotson, his first bucket tonight. And right now, Dallastown still with a comfortable lead right now, 21-8 with 6:02 to go here in the second quarter. I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. Basil Insurance. Are you looking for home, auto, or life insurance? Check out Basil Insurance. They're your one-stop shop for all your home insurance needs, located on 2210 West Market Street, right here in York, Pennsylvania. Contact them at 717-792-6200. CR Property Group. You looking to buy or sell a home? Well, look no further. Reach out to Eric Brewer and the CR Property Group for all your home buying or rental needs. They're located on 2500 Kingston Road, and they can be reached at 717-800-2603. And we're back with action here.
Also want to give a quick shout out to one of our New Oxford fans that's watching tonight. That's Brody Holmes. Him and his mother and his family's watching tonight. Good basketball player. 7th grade. Keep an eye out for Brody Holmes. You're going to hear his name quite often as he gets older.
We may be calling his name on a future broadcast, right?
Yeah,
Duke?
him and his brother can both are some ballers, man. They can play ball very well.
Right now, a turnover by Dallastown. It'll be Central's possession. Jacoby Baker bringing the ball up court for Central. Greg Gittinger for three. In and out of the bucket. And there's a slam by Jaden Green, all 6'3".
And that's what Jaden Green does. He gets out there and he gets open. He knocks down those shots very easily.
7 points for Jaden Green. There's Greg Gittinger. Right now, Dallastown 23, Central 8 with 5:16 to go.
And Dallastown still in total control of this game.
Off the knee of Karan Brown, it'll be Dallastown's possession. Michael Dixon out on the court there, number 12, Kurt Dahlmeyer for Dallastown. It's Egan Granholm. Ryan Snyder's on the court along with Jaden Green. Your starters right now for Dallastown. Jacoby Baker going to take a breather right now.
It's crucial for Central York to get a couple stops right here.
There's an easy feed and put in there by number 12, Kurt Dahlmeyer. His first points in tonight's game. And a steal. Dallastown clearly with a lot of momentum right now. The ball is in their court right now.
Dallastown is in control of this game so far.
Dallastown 25, Central 8 with 4:36 to go here in the second quarter.
And that's what Central York needs, some turnovers and a bucket.
Some miscommunication there between Taylor Wright-Rawls and Karan Brown.
And Central York has to find some type of rhythm, which they haven't found so far in this game. And like I said to you again, you wonder if the start lineup or the start of the game has something to do with that, because they came out very uncharacteristic as far as the turnover. And we also have to remind the fans that Nolan Hubbs is out right now with an injury or an ankle injury.
And a put in there by Michael Dixon gives him 10 points, double digits. The put in there by Karan Brown and the and one.
He had to get it the hard way.
He did. 4 points for Karan Brown right now, so he's got to head to the charity line. You mentioned Nolan Hubbs on the training table there with it appears to be ice wrapped around his left ankle. He may not return based on what we're seeing right now.
From what we see here, I think that that'll probably be it for him for tonight.
A 17-point lead right now for Dallastown, 27-10 with 3:56 to go.
And the lid continues to be on the rim for Central York.
Little one-on-one matchup there with Taylor Wright-Rawls and Michael Dixon.
Well, we already know Michael Dixon.
Dixon, yes, it's Dixon.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Dixon.
You're thinking Eric Dickerson.
Yeah,
remember the
I'm
long-time
sorry
running back from the NFL? It's Dixon.
And we all know he can jump out the gym.
And right now leads all scorers, Michael Dixon, with 10 points right now. It's Central York ball here with 3:50 to go. There's Greg Gittinger in the post. Matched up there against 6'4" Nate Ward. And a three-point shot in and out of the bucket there for Taylor Wright Rawls.
Open shot that he couldn't finish. Michael Dickerson with the ball.
And a scramble for the ball. A jump ball called.
And that's a good hustle play from Taylor Wright Rawls. Giving his team some energy that they desperately need right now.
Taylor Wright Rawls passes the ball there. Quickly to Judah Toom and back to Taylor Wright Rawls, his 6'1" senior, bringing the ball up court.
Stop ball.
And there it is, the put in by Michael Dixon, and that's 12 points. And the and one right now for the 1,000-point score for Dallastown. And a 19-point lead right now for Dallastown, 29-10 over Central. And it's been all Dallastown. If you've just started to tune in, you've missed quite the point display here by Dallastown on senior night, no less, here at Central York High School. And
It's
the
been all
N1 made.
Dallastown this first half. They're doing a great job of moving the ball around, being aggressive, getting second chance opportunities.
13 points for Michael Dixon. And a 20-point lead for the Wildcats over the Panthers. It's Jacoby Baker. His shot in and out, and there to get his own rebound. And the put in by Judah Toom going in the air there. And it's not going to count, dude.
Nice move from Judah, but that's also a nice defensive play for number 21, DJ.
DJ Smith, a 5'10" sophomore for Dallastown. And a 20-point lead for the Wildcats with just over 2.5 minutes to go here before halftime. Want to remind our fans our next broadcast will be this Saturday night, right here from
There's a little
Central York
ISO
High
play
School.
going on right now between Michael Dixon.
And the put in by Michael Dixon. And it's really becoming the Michael Dixon show here tonight. And there was Cole Luckenball with a put in. Score Central York 32, or excuse me, Dallastown 32.
And they just can't
Central
stop
12.
Michael Dixon. He's doing what he wants when he gets the ball.
Yeah, you know, it may be a bit early to start thinking player of the game, but right now, at least for the first half, you'd have to consider Michael Dixon right now.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Has certainly lived up to his expectation and title here with a 1,000-point score, and it's been on display tonight.
He's controlling the tempo
with
for his
15
team.
points.
15 points in the first half, controlling the tempo, dropping dimes, hitting some big shots in the lane.
Jacoby Baker, the free throw line, makes his first of 2 shots.
Mike Dixon's going to take a breather for the remainder of this 1 minute and 42 seconds before halftime.
Yeah, also taking a breather, number 15, Jaden Green for Dallastown. Jacoby Baker, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. A different lineup here for Dallastown right now, as you mentioned. Some players getting a rest. Dallastown will maintain possession. Coming in now, number 15, Jaden Green. Stepping out, Nate Ward for Dallastown. It's number 3, Egan Granholm for Dallastown.
Central York needs a couple stops to get back into this game.
The ball off the foot there, number 4, Kane Bowers, the 6'1" senior. It'll be Central possession with 1:15 to go here, Dew.
And we haven't called Greg Geitinger's name too much so far in his first half. But as we said before, he's like a microwave. He can heat up really fast once he has the ball in his hands and he hits a shot.
Yeah, Greg Geidinger held to no points so far here, which is highly unusual. I mean, from what we've seen, some of the broadcasts here with Central, not able to get into the flow of the game right now. A lot of the members of Central York. Number 13, Stephen Bettenker.
The senior, number 13, Stephen Bettenker, sends him to the line shooting 1-1.
Dallastown 32, Central 14 with 55.5 seconds to go before halftime. And he sinks it, Stephen Bettenker. His first point tonight's game. And a scramble for the ball. That's Stephen Bettenker. There's Greg Geidinger for 3. In and out of the bucket.
And normally Greg knocks down that shot, so that's very uncommon to see Greg miss that wide open three-pointer.
Well, you had the game here last Saturday when you mentioned he had 7 3-pointers and led all scores with 36 points, but held scoreless tonight against this Dallastown team. Jacoby Baker for 3. There's Jaden Green with the rebound.
And these
Michael
shots
Dixon is back on the court for Dallastown.
And these shots that normally fall are not falling tonight for Central York. And I believe Michael Dickerson's going to hold the ball these last 18 seconds until he gets something good for his team.
Dallastown content with their lead right now, 32-15 over Central. The kick out comes up short. And a put in by Jaden Green. And what a way to end the first half with your score. Dallastown 34, Central 15.
Central in the first half has been totally out-rebounded by Dallastown. Dallastown's done a great job getting on the boards, controlling the tempo, getting second chance shots. You know, of course, Central York is missing some key shots that they should normally be, well, key shots they normally would make, but they need to play better defense and they need to box out and shut down Michael Dixon and also Jaden Green.
Well, Jaden Green heading into halftime has 9 points. Michael Dixon has 15 points, leads all scorers right now. And as I mentioned, it's been all Dallastown. If you just tuned in tonight, maybe you were working and caught the game late, yeah, your score. Dallastown 34, Central 15. We've arrived at halftime tonight, and we would like to thank our fans for tuning in tonight and our sponsors, Basil Insurance, CR Property Group, and Land and Scene Landscapers, located right here in York, Pennsylvania. They cover all your outdoor and landscaping needs, from mulching, tree trimming, general maintenance, mulching, general maintenance, and how about snow removal? We've had a lot of that due over this winter season. Contact them at 717-880-7446 for a free consultation. We make your grass greener, and you can't think of anything better than green grass, long summer days, and a little warmer weather.
Right.
This week we've kind of gotten a little taste of that, haven't we, with some of the spring-like temperatures there.
I believe Yeah, I believe yesterday it was about 54, 55 degrees out, and it was very nice. The sun was out. It gave us a little preview of what can happen sometime in April or even March.
In March,
Yeah.
hopefully, yes. And as we look ahead a little bit, but we do also want to make mention we'll be back this Saturday right here from Central York High School as they play host to Central Dauphin, the number 3 ranked team in Class 6A. It's going to be an interesting matchup as we see Malachi Palmer make his way here, the freshman phenom for Central Dauphin, to take on the Central York Panthers here on senior night. And Dallastown's kind of interrupting some of the plans here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So far, on senior night for Central.
And again, this team, when they went against each other earlier in the season, it was only a 3-point win for Central York. So, Dallastown is not a slouch. They have some losses here and there, but they can compete with any team in the league, and they can, and that's really on display tonight.
It has, and it's been led by, of course, their 1,000-point scorer, Michael Dixon, the 6-foot senior, comes into tonight, and of course leads all scorers right now at halftime with 15 points. And it's been a big productive night for Michael Dixon, along with Jaden Green, who has 9 points for Dallastown, and led with some other scorers as well.
Yeah, if you can't stop Mike, if you can't slow down Michael Dixon for Dallastown, then you can't really expect to win the game. And right now he's controlling the tempo, and Dallastown's off to a hot start, but as we always say, during halftime, adjustments, and it can be a tale of two halves. During the second half, something else can happen as far as some shots can start falling for Central, or Dallastown can keep putting their foot on the gas and close out this game on Central York's home gym.
And we mentioned earlier, Dallastown really needs this game and the game Saturday at York High if they want to kind of sneak in as one of the top 12 teams in District 3 PIAA Class 6A. Right now, they're coming into tonight's game seated at number 17, so they need some help, and of course, they need to win tonight and Saturday at York High.
Yeah, and again, you don't want to look too far. I hope Central York is not looking too far to that Central Dauphin game because Dallastown came here tonight to play, and they got a point to prove. All the pressure right now is on Central York to win this game. Dallastown is out here playing great basketball, hardly any turnovers, doing an amazing job getting second chance rebounds and second chance opportunities and getting to the floor, and they're really controlling the tempo. And, that's something that Central York doesn't want Dallastown to have, and they need to change that in the second half if they want to squeak out this win.
Yeah, and clearly Dallastown's won the first half. Can they maintain that momentum into the second half? Stay tuned, sports fans. Get another bottle of water, maybe get some popcorn, and settle in for the second half here with my broadcast partner, Dew Jones. It's Todd Edwards, Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. We're going to take a brief break ourselves, and we'll be back here momentarily with more Sports Shooting Stars. We're back as the players are making their way back from the locker room here. Central looks like they're going to warm up a little bit. Dallastown already had some warm-ups here at halftime. It's Todd Edwards, Dew Jones with your scores. Dallastown 34, Central York 15, as we're just about a minute away from the start of the second half of our game. Again, I want to give a special acknowledgement tonight to our sponsors, Basil Insurance. Are you looking for home, auto, or life insurance? Check out Basil Insurance. They're your one-stop shop for all your home insurance needs. Also, CR Property Group. Are you looking to buy or sell a home? Well, look no further. Reach out to Eric Brewer and the CR Property Company for all your home buying or rental needs. And also, Land and Scene Landscapers, located right here in York, Pennsylvania. They cover all your outdoor and landscaping needs, from mulching, tree trimming, general maintenance, mulching, general maintenance, and also, how about snow removal? Check them out. Land and Scene Landscapers are 3 sponsors for tonight's broadcast. As Dallastown looks like they are about ready for the in.
And
Go ahead, Dew.
And just an update, I do see Nolan Hubbs, number 11 for Central York. He's back on the bench, and he does have his sneaker on. He went out in the first quarter with an ankle injury.
Interesting to see if he will re-enter the game right now. Dallastown in their blue jerseys. And there's Jaden Green. He hits double digits with 11 points tonight.
And Jaden Green's been too much in the paint so far in this game.
What a 1-2 combination here for Dallastown between Jaden Green and Michael Dixon tonight. 26 points between the two players. And right now, Dallastown with a commanding lead, 36-15. Well, that's a big-time 3 by Karan Brown, and Central needs those type of plays.
I guess the bank was open for that one. That was against the backboard, but good shot.
It's DJ Smith, the sophomore for Dallastown, with a bucket and 4 points for DJ tonight. A 20-point lead. Jacoby Baker now due with a 3. Gives Jacoby 5 points tonight. And both teams matching baskets so far, Dew. It's Michael Dixon with the ball for Dallastown.
Looks like the gym woke up a little bit.
Here's Ryan Snyder to the net. The start of the third quarter. Here with Sports Shooting Stars, Karan Brown. Nice pass to Greg Gittinger. And that's Greg Gittinger's first points tonight. And bringing back some of this crowd here at Central York tonight, Dew, with their second half performance so far. But Dallastown still up 38-23. There's DJ Smith to the net. And a put in for DJ Smith, number 21.
That's a great drive from DJ Smith.
And the and one right now. DJ with 6 points.
He's providing some clutch buckets right now for Dallastown, number 21, DJ Smith.
Those yellow sneakers kind of stand out from the broadcast booth here, worn by DJ Smith. Right now, Dallastown 40, Central York 23. And the N1 made there by DJ, 7 points. It's Karan Brown. There's Michael Dixon with the ball. Michael Dixon's second foul due. It's an offensive foul called on Michael Dixon. There's Karan Brown for 3. It's Ethan Dotson in and out of the bucket. And a scramble for the ball. Jump ball called. Certainly Karan Brown laying his body on the line here right now.
He's playing with a lot of will and a lot of grit right now, Karan Brown, number 14.
Karan Brown leads all scores for Central with 7 points.
They had to stop the bleeding and play better defense if they want to get back into this game.
Rebound by Ryan Snyder. Michael Dixon bringing the ball up court for Dallastown. The kick out to DJ Smith. Nowhere near close. Will be Central ball. 41, Central York 23 with 5:04 to go here from Central York High School this Thursday night.
Checking in the game is number 1, Taylor Wright Rawls for Central York. As Dallastown still.
And a steal there by Michael Dixon. And the put in by DJ Smith. 9 points for DJ. And a 20-point lead for the Wildcats over the Panthers. Just when you thought Central was going to maybe make a push, Dallastown's there, not allowing it with 4:33 to go.
It's been a lot of turnovers this game for Central York, and some of them are self-inflicted. They're just getting the ball and just dropping it.
And there it is by number 4, Judah Tome. 3 points for Judah tonight. DJ Smith bringing the ball up court for Dallastown. Matched up against Judah Tome. Taylor Wright Rawls bringing the ball up court. No call there. He was looking for a call, but did not get it. And a steal there by Ethan Dotson, who stepped out of bounds. .349 to go here from Central York High School. Dallastown possession. Kane Bowers inbounds the ball to Jaden Green for Dallastown. And there for the put in, number 2, Nate Ward. 4 points for Nate Ward tonight.
And Dallastown is just doing what they want, and Central York cannot stop them at all. They're getting points in the paint, and they're getting points. Pretty much a lot of the points are coming from the paint.
Coming from the paint, and they're falling in right now for Dallastown. And a rather commanding lead right now for Dallas. A 20-point lead again. Dallastown 45, Central York 25. And a turnover. And that's the ball out to DJ Smith. And there's a rebound by Steven Bettencourt. Gets the ball out. There's Greg Gettinger with 4 points now tonight.
Uncharacteristic for Taylor Wright Rawls. He has 4 turnovers, and they've pretty much been self-inflicted. As in, you know, he's just losing the ball as he's going to the bucket. But, you know, he's a great player. He'll get it back. But you normally don't see that from Taylor.
Jaden Green's shot comes up short for Dallastown. Dallastown maintains possession here. Give special shout out to Cade Burnett, who's here with Cade Visuals. It's been a while since we've seen Cade Burnett. He's here.
Cade was on the Dean's court. Cade was on the Dean's list for IUP. He's been doing a lot of studying, a lot of work in school, so he couldn't come to all the games, but he's here tonight. Shout out to Cade.
Here's Michael Dixon again, making it look easy tonight. 17 points for Michael Dixon.
And Dallastown is doing a lot of pick and roll, and it's been very successful so far in this game.
47 Dallastown, Central York 27. Three-point shot by Jacoby Baker and drains it. It's 8 points for Jacoby Baker.
And right now they're just trading buckets, and that's not what Dallastown, that's not what Central York wants to do. They want to get a couple stops.
And the put in there by Egan Granholm. Timeout called by Coach Mike Grassel of Dallastown.
And sometimes you see that with Central York. It seems like they haven't really found their identity sometimes in certain games. Certain guys can play and put up some big numbers. In other games, you see the rhythm a little bit off. And this is one of those games where you see their rhythm a little bit off. And maybe that comes from having such a deep bench where they go 8, 9 deep at times. You just never know. But this is one of those games where you definitely see some rhythm, not being consistent with Central York. But, kudos to Dallastown for playing the type of basketball they're playing. All their guys are making big plays. They're led by Michael Dixon. He's doing a great job, and Jaden Green as well. Like I said, these guys have been playing against each other for years, and, a lot of people really get up to play against Central York, and you can see it tonight.
And a 19-point lead for Dallastown, 49-30. Will be Central possession.
Also want to tell the fans there's a lot at stake for Central tonight. They will lose this game, they're potentially out of the district playoffs.
And let's be candid with the viewers tonight. It doesn't get any easier to do for Central. After tonight, Central Dauphin comes down here, the number 3 ranked team in Class 6A, PIAA, District 3, just behind Wilson and Reading. There's Karan Brown with the ball. Steven Bettencourt feeds it to Greg Gittinger. Shot comes up short for Greg. Dallastown ball with 1:40 to go. Nice shot made there by Nate Ward. Nate Ward has 6 points tonight. A 6'4" senior for Dallastown. Some other players from Dallastown getting in on the scoring action tonight. And a 21-point lead with 1:23 to go here for
And I believe that's
Dallastown.
the biggest lead right now for Dallastown.
There's Karan Brown, drives to the net. There to get his own rebound.
And sometimes that's what you got to do. You got to force the issue. You got to get to the line, stop the bleeding a little bit, stop the clock, get the easy points from the charity strike.
Karan Brown with 7 points. Jacoby Baker leads all Central players with 8 points tonight. Make it 8 points for Karan Brown here on senior night for Karan, who is also a member of the football team here for Central York. Two for two from the free throw line gives Karan 9 points.
Real interesting how Central York closes this third quarter.
Dallastown with the possession. Dallastown 51, Central York 32. Be Wildcats possession. Inbound pass there to number 15, Jaden Green.
And Jaden Green, that big-time jumper for Dallastown, number 15. They're trying to get the ball in the middle for him so he can just hop up there and catch it and go right up.
Jaden Green matched up on Karan Brown there, and
Good defensive play.
it will be Central ball. We're under a minute to go. 57 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Karan Brown for three. And there for the put in, Judah Tome. Five seconds there, Dew?
Yeah, 5-second call.
5-second call.
Really crucial for Central York to try to end this third quarter on a positive note.
Jacoby Baker with the ball, drives to the net.
And that's going to send Jacoby Baker to the line, I believe, shooting one.
Jacoby with 8 points tonight, sent to the charity line. Dallastown 51, Central York 34. We're 31 seconds to go here in the third quarter. In a game that's really been all Dallastown tonight here on the home court on senior night for Central. There's Jacoby with 9 points, matches Karan Brown's 9-point.
Checking back in the game is Michael Dixon,
who leads
number
all
11.
scorers tonight with 17 points.
Bringing him back in the game for ball control, of course, for Dallastown.
2 for 2 from the charity line there for Jacoby Baker. And a steal there by Judah Tome. And the put in by Judah Tome. 7 points for Judah now. And a little pressure here applied to Dallastown. Jaden Green with the ball. And sinks it. And what a way to end that third quarter.
That's a nice shot from Jaden.
Jaden Green has 13 points. We mentioned Michael Dixon, 17 points. And your score after 3 quarters, Dallastown 53, Central York 38. The final 8 minutes are just about ready to start as the cheerleaders here for Central entertain the fans. We're going to remind our viewers that we'll be back here Saturday night. Our coverage begins at 7:15 as Central Dauphin Rams invade here Central York High School gym, take on the Panthers. In the final regular season matchup between the two teams, a non-conference matchup here for Central York. And do follow our page with Sports Shooting Stars on Facebook or Instagram for further announcements in regards to district playoff action that Sports Shooting Stars may be covering, particularly if one of the local teams make a push here, and it's possible. I mean, you're looking at the team here, Central, Dallastown. Let's not forget Red Lion as well, 6A. 14-1 record. And if any fans that are watching that are there at the game tonight between Red Lion and Southwestern, give us a score. We'd appreciate. And we are back here with the start of the fourth and final quarter here tonight. Dallastown's had the lead all night tonight. Can they hold on here for the final 8 minutes? Stay tuned, sports fans.
Nice
There's
dish.
Ryan Snyder in the paint. Shot comes in and out of the bucket. Central York with the ball. There's Greg Gittinger. And do those shots need to be made when you're down like Central right now?
Jaden Green on the block. Kick out.
And a big three there by Egan Granholm. 7 points for Egan tonight. And extends Dallastown's lead right now, 56-38 over Central.
Dallastown been in control pretty much the whole game and continues to be in control in this fourth quarter.
Central
York did a great job making a run in the third quarter, But Dallastown still in control, still in the lead.
Yeah, Dallastown has not left their foot off the pedal here. It's been full throttle for this team. And there's Michael Dixon. 19 points for Michael Dixon.
Great ball movement from Dallastown.
Back to a 20-point lead right now for Dallastown. Jacoby Baker sent to the charity line. Karan Brown checking back in for Central as Stephen Bettenker takes a break. 6:31 to go here in the fourth and final quarter from Central York High School. There, Jacoby Baker 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He hits double digits, leads all Central scorers with 10 points tonight. DJ Smith with the ball. And a steal by Judah Tome.
That foul sending Judah Tome to the line. Shooting 1. Shooting 2, sorry.
Shooting 2, yeah, Judah Tome. Foul called on DJ Smith, his first foul tonight. DJ has 9 points. Sinks it, Judah Tome. 8 points tonight right now for Judah. Short on his second free throw shot. Dallastown with an 18-point lead right now with 6:12 to go, Dew. And the put in there by Jaden Green, making it look easy right now. That's 15 points for Jaden tonight. Dallastown 60, Central York 40. A 3 from deep there for Jacoby Baker, 13 points for Jacoby Baker. Michael Dixon to get his own rebound, and that's going to take Michael to 21 points. Leads all scorers in tonight's game.
Good kick out.
Nice steal by Karan Brown, gives the number 4 Judah Tome. There's Greg Gettinger, and the pass to number 2 Cole Luckenball. Give the assist to Greg Gettinger on that play, Dew. DJ Smith with the ball, gives to number 3, Egan Granholm. In and out of the bucket for Egan. And a 3-point shot, Jacoby Baker, who's on fire for the Panthers. 16 points for Jacoby Baker, the 5'9" junior for Central. Leads all Central scores with 16, but back to action here, Michael Dixon. And the put in. Michael Dixon, 23 points due.
And that's about his average so far this year per game.
Fantastic performance tonight, and we're talking about player of the games and our fans that may be tuned in and give us their input and insight. But clearly right now, looking on the Dallastown side, Michael Dixon has been everything advertised here. 1,000-point scorer coming into tonight's game and has really taken this game over. Also, Jaden Green with 15 points tonight. Between the two players, 38 points between Michael Dixon and Jaden Green. And really, with that said, it gives Dallastown a comfortable lead right now, 64-48 over Central York.
Yeah, that 1-2 matchup for Dallastown has been giving Central York some fits all night long, and they continue to do it even in the fourth quarter. Continue to do that, and they'll walk away with a victory for sure.
Looking ahead for Dallastown, as I mentioned earlier in the game, they'll be traveling to York High to finish out their regular season schedule this Saturday for an afternoon game. Central York, well, they'll play host to the Central Dauphin Rams right here. We'll be part of that broadcast this Saturday with coverage beginning at 7:15 as we bring the game to you, Sports Shooting Stars, this Saturday night for a little high school basketball action. And we're back to action here. Taylor Wright-Rawls bringing the ball up court for Central. 4:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Nice shot by Judah Tome. Judah hits double digits with 10 points tonight. And a steal by Central. A 14-point lead right now for Dallastown, 64-50 with 3:40 to go. It's going to send Karan Brown to the free throw line. Karan looking to hit double digits. He's sitting right now with 9 points for Central. And these are the points due that Central needs to kind of inch their way back into the game with only 3:40 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, if they want to get back into this game, the next 3 minutes are very crucial as far as getting stops and getting some big plays and some quick points. And, you know, Central loves to run the fast break, but Dallastown's doing a great job of going up and down the court with Central. And with Mike Dixon in the game, it's a lot of ball control going on. And he's not going to get stripped too often.
And there's Michael Dixon racing the ball up court for Dallastown to give to Jaden Green there in the paint. I would think at this point, Dallastown's no hurry to get a shot off with their comfortable lead. And it brings the Central fan base here on their feet. Home court advantage here for Central. Be Dallastown's ball here with 3:09 to go. Coming in for Dallastown, Egan Granholm. Nate Ward taking a breather. Coming in for Central, Stephen Bedecore and Cole Luckenball checked out. And a jump ball called. And some consultation here with the referee crew. A timeout called, Looks like
one ref called a jump ball, the other one called a timeout.
And the timeout called by Coach Mike Grassel of Dallastown.
And when a situation like that happens, you wonder which referee is going to overtake the other call. So you don't know how that really works because one ref is right beside the Dallastown coach and the other ref is right beside the ball that called the jump ball.
Interesting call here. Well, we've arrived with a timeout with 3:05 to go. Dallastown 64, Central York 52. Michael Dixon leads all scorers with 23 points. For Central, it's been Jacoby Baker with 16 points. Also, Judah Tome, the St. Francis commit to play football, hit double digits with 10 points. Karan Brown also has double digits with 11 points. Quiet night for the freshman phenom for Central, Greg Gittinger, tonight. Right now a 12-point lead for Dallastown with 3:05 to go. Be Dallastown's possession. DJ Smith with the inbound pass to Egan Granholm, and a race for the ball, and a steal there by Stephen Bettenker. There's Karan Brown. Sending Karan Brown to the free throw line, Dew.
Yeah, Central showing they still have some fight in them and keep this game competitive with 2 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the game.
Third foul called on Dallastown's Nate Ward. Will send Karan Brown to the free throw line and makes it an 11-point lead, chipping away on Dallastown's lead. At one point, it was 21-point lead for Dallastown.
And expect Dallastown to get the ball to Mike Dickerson as soon as he gets the ball.
Out to Jaden Green for Dallastown. For DJ Smith, kick out to Egan Granholm. Going to send DJ to the free throw line here. Third foul called on Judah Tome. These are big shots, Dew. Dallastown holding on to an 11-point lead with 2:42 to go. Chance to extend their lead here. DJ Smith, second of.
And DJ Smith's been having a really solid game so far in this game.
And makes that one. DJ Smith with that free throw. It hits double digits. He has 10 points tonight. Big time shot there by Stephen Bettenker. A big three, Dew.
And that cuts the lead to 9.
A 9-point lead right now. Dallastown with the lead, 65-56 with 2:24 to go. Should be an interesting final 2 minutes here in 24 seconds, Dew.
Yeah, and Dallastown needs to play a smart game. They're playing a great smart game pretty much the whole 4 quarters. Get the ball to Mike Dixon and let him do what he needs to do. Ball control, he can knock down free throws, and he's very fast. And he knows how to get guys open.
I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast, Basil Insurance, CR Property Group, and Land and Seed Landscapers. Our 3 sponsors tonight, and of course a special appreciation to our season-long sponsors, Basil Insurance and CR Property Group. I want to remind our viewers to tune in this Saturday night as we'll be back with more sports shooting stars as Central Dauphin Rams invade Central York, take on the Panthers. Our coverage begins at 7:15 this Saturday with sports shooting stars as we bring the game to you. Dallastown possession. It's Egan Granholm looking, throw the ball inbound to Michael Dixon. And a steal there, an attempt by Taylor Wright-Rawls, who's helped up by one of the fans there off the side.
And that was Nolan Hubb's dad right there that helped him out. You got to watch. Dallastown's going to have send somebody.
Dallastown possess. They give to Michael Dixon. And you called it, Dew, trying to get the ball into the hands of Michael Dixon.
And he's speedy, man. He gets the ball, he goes right to the bucket. It's hard to keep Mike.
And the and one right now, Michael Dixon with 25 points. The opportunity here to extend or
if I'm
add
not
to his
mistaken,
point total.
If I'm not mistaken, Mike also had 33 points last time they played against each other.
Comes up short on the free throw shot, but still Michael Dixon, 25 points tonight. An 11-point lead for Dallastown. Karan Brown. And a scramble for the ball. Central with the possession. Stephen Bettenker with the inbound pass there, looking to give to Taylor Wright Rawls for Central. Nice put in there by number 4, Judah Tome. And a timeout called. Judah Tome with 12 points due. Karan Brown also with 12 points, and Jacoby Baker leads all Central scores with 16. On Dallastown side, well, we keep mentioning Michael Dixon, 25 points. Jaden Green with 15 points. And DJ Smith hit double digits with 10 points. And your score, Dallastown 67, Central York 58. Basil Insurance, looking for home, auto, or life insurance? Check out Basil Insurance. They're your one-stop shop for all your home insurance needs. Located at 2210 West Market Street in York, Pennsylvania. Also, CR Property Group. Are you looking to buy or sell a home? Well, look no further. Reach out to Eric Brewer and the CR Property Group for all your home buying or rental needs. They're located on 2500 Kingston Road. And Land and Seed Landscapers, located in York, Pennsylvania. They cover all your outdoor and landscaping needs, from mulching, tree trimming, general maintenance, mulching, and general maintenance, along with some snow removal. Call 717-880-7446 for a free consultation. We make your grass greener. Dallastown ball, 1:52 to go. And a race for the ball. There's Judah Tome with the feed to Taylor Wright Rawls, and the put in. And now Central cuts into their lead. A 7-point lead right now for Dallastown. DJ Smith with the ball. And Central, who was down at one point by 21 points, have come back here within striking distance. 7 points. Still Dallastown with the 7-point lead, 67-60. Jaden Green sent to the free throw line, the 6'3" senior. We mentioned earlier, 15 points, matches his jersey number. Coming in for Central is Greg Gittinger. Stepping out, number 13, Stephen Bedeker.
And both teams are in the bonus. Any foul send either team to the free throw line, shooting 2.
And the Central fan base is rocking here. And the put in on the second free throw shot at 16 points for Jaden Green. There's Karan Brown with the ball for Central. Jacoby Baker off the backboard in a race for the ball. Three-point shot comes up short there for Taylor Wright Rawls. Karan Brown for 3 and makes it. Big time shot by Karan Brown. 15 points for Karan Brown, and Bull Central do within 5. Dallastown 68, Central 63. Fans at home, don't go anywhere. It's going to be an exciting 52 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's been a great game so far, especially on the Dallastown side. They've been doing a great job controlling the ball. Central has been leading the charge for the fourth quarter, but Dallastown still in control of this game. As long as you got number 11 over there, Mike Dixon, he can do a little bit of everything for Dallastown.
To me, as broadcasting this game, it's amazing to me that to think Central was down at one point by 21 points, and here they are within striking distance here, within 5 points. Still
Absolutely.
Dallastown with the lead. And they've had that lead all night tonight with 52 seconds to go.
Great defensive plays by Juditone. Also Karan Brown, Taylor Wright-Ross, Stephen Benneker, everybody that's out there on the court for Central did a great job of getting some turnovers, which they desperately needed to get back into this game. But again, Dallastown has been doing a great job controlling the ball and getting some good shots. Like I said, you got a key on number 11 for Dallastown, Mike Dixon.
Yeah, and right now, Dallastown possession as we come off the timeout. And a long pass thrown down. And a race for the ball. There's Karan Brown. And a travel called on that play. Kind of getting ahead of themselves offensively there.
And that was the right play. Karan Brown did a hesitation at the three-point line, found this guy cutting to the bucket. Just couldn't convert.
Dallastown possession. They give to Michael Dixon. And there's Greg Gettinger with the ball. Karan Brown in and out of the bucket for a three-point shot. And a foul called on Stephen Bettenker, his second. It's going to send Michael Dixon to the free throw line for Dallastown. 34.8 seconds to go.
And for Dallastown, that's the guy you want at the line for you. Your senior, your 1,000-point scorer. You know he can put points up with ease. He's the guy you want at the line with a minute left in the game.
A minute left. Of course, Michael leads all scorers tonight, 25 points, looking to add to his point total here from the charity line. A 5-point lead for Dallastown. And we're under 30 seconds, sports fans. There's Greg Gettinger with the ball. And a three-point shot in and out of the bucket for Taylor Wright-Rawls. And a jump ball called there, due with 16.6 seconds to go.
And this is what they call a barn burner, man. It's going back and forth, especially in this fourth quarter.
You can feel the energy here from the fan base. Foul called on that play. Who's going to send Kurt Dahlmeyer, the 5'11" senior, to the free throw line for Dallastown.
And if Kurt Dahlmeyer can hit these two free throws, that's pretty much going to put the game out of reach for Central York.
Yeah, that was Jacoby Baker. It looks like that was his 5th foul, and there's some trying to get some clarification on this, dude. Now it looks as if it was 4th foul for Jacoby Baker as the scoreboard resets. But right now, Kurt Dahlmeyer at the free throw line for Dallastown and makes it. First of 2 shots. That's 3 points for Kurt Dahlmeyer for Dallastown. A 6-point lead with just under 10 seconds to go. Jacoby Baker for 3, in and out of the bucket. And dude, that will do it.
And that's
Your
it.
score, Dallastown 69, Central 63.
Dallastown with a big win over Central York on their home court.
An impressive win by Dallastown. They'll pick up their 10th win versus 7 losses. And Dallastown comes in here to the on senior night for Central, and
spoiled the party.
Spoiled the party, and a big win again. Dallastown will move to 10-7 overall, and 7-5 within the division. For Central, they'll fall to 12-5, and 10-4 within the division. Your thoughts, Dew, on tonight's game?
Hey, it was a great game. Dallastown came out here with a game plan that they executed very well. Central York did a great job in the fourth quarter trying to keep the pace. But, with the way Dallastown had their offense running in the first half, and even in the third quarter, it was really hard to, gather all those points up in one quarter and win the game. So, shout out to Dallastown for coming out here and having a great win. All their players played big. They hit some big-time free throws when they needed to. And, I think undoubtedly, player of the game has to be Mike Dixon.
Michael Dixon, no doubt about it, be our player of the game tonight for Dallastown. Big points tonight for Michael Dixon. I believe there was a total of 25 points for Michael Dixon tonight.
I believe so, yes. If not 26, I think he might have hit one more.
Unofficial,
yeah.
We'll go with hit double digits. So led all scores in tonight's game with a big win tonight, and Dallastown earns the win again tonight as they move on with a big victory. Overall, 10-7 for Dallastown. They're in third place, but they're going to need this win tonight and also a win at York High Saturday to possibly move up the rankings. And where's this leave Central with a loss tonight, dude?
I think that leaves Central outside of that top 12 teams that's going to go to districts right now. So, that's very unfortunate they had this loss on their home court tonight. And, with the COVID-19 restrictions, they're only taking 12 teams. There's no county championship. There's no playoffs. So, they had an opportunity to win this game. They had an opportunity to, have a better record, of course. But teams come in here, they play well, and, they come out with a victory. And, big shout out to Dallastown Wildcats. They did a great job coming in here, hostile environment, and getting that victory.
Yeah, and by the way, coming into tonight's game, Central York was number 9 in Class 6A PIAA District 3. With this loss, it'll be interesting to see where they go. But, they, as you mentioned, they take the top 12 teams to districts. No county championships. We'll go right to districts, presumably the first week in March, too.
Yeah.
Also, while we have a moment here, we'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast again. A big shout out to our sponsors, because without our sponsors, there would be no broadcast. Basil Insurance, looking for home, auto, or life insurance, check out Basil Insurance. They're your one-stop shop for all your insurance needs. Located on 2210 West Market Street right here in York, Pennsylvania. They can be reached at 717-792-6200. Fans also like to mention CR Property Group, looking to buy or sell a home. Well, look no further. Reach out to Eric Brewer and the CR Property Group for all your home buying or rental needs. They're located at 2500 Kingston Road. Their phone number, 717-800-2603. And also Land and Seed Landscapers located in York, Pennsylvania. They can cover all your outdoor and landscaping needs, from mulching, tree trimming, general maintenance, mulching, and even snow removal. Contact them at 717-880-7446 for a free consultation. And remember, we make your grass greener. Want to remind our fans, Dew Jones and yours truly, making our way down to the court. We're going to hope to talk to the player of the game tonight. Of course, it is Michael Dixon, along with the head coach, Michael Grassel, from Dallastown. An impressive win tonight as we made our way, racing down to midcourt. Dew Jones, some kids playing with balloons as well. On senior night, of course, Dallastown rained on their parade tonight, as our camera operator, Belinda Morales, is high atop. But, we are awaiting a word with Michael Dixon and the coach. Coach, come on over here a while. We'll get Coach Mike Grassel over here.
You see this guy. He makes me look good.
Well, no doubt about it. With that point, congratulations, Coach Grassel. Welcome to Sports Shooting Stars, the winning coach tonight. What went into the game plan tonight against this tough Central team, Coach?
Same game plan as first time. Get back in transition, contesting their shooters. We knew they were going to start knocking down some shots in the second half. they're a really good team. A lot of quality players on that side. But it's get back in transition, and then when we got the board one and done, look to push it back on them a little bit. We like to run, but you see, I mean, Central doesn't average 75 points for nothing.
And you guys really held them to a low score there early on tonight. A credit to your team. Coming in tonight, you were ranked number 17. Do you think you kind of move up the chart a little bit, Coach?
One game at a time. We got York High on Saturday, and we're happy to be playing. I think when we play like that, I think we're deserving of getting in the dance. But there's a lot of basketball to be played, and a lot of movement can happen with teams not having many games. So we'll cross our fingers, and we gave it our best effort tonight. We'll see.
No doubt. Coach Grassel joining us with Dallastown, a big win tonight on the Central Court. Do any questions for the coach?
Well, yeah, just coming into the game, I don't know if Todd asked this already, but what was the game plan? Because you guys executed so well. I mean, you guys shot a high percentage tonight. I mean, you barely missed any shots. And, kudos to y'all for getting second chance opportunities. I think that was the key in the first half of getting those rebounds. And we know Mike can jump out the gym.
Michael Dixon is a worker, man. Somebody recruit that kid. Right. Somebody recruit that kid. You're going to get a heck of a player. But, I mean, he doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. We got to give him like little 30-second breaks here and there. But as much of a scorer as he is on the offensive glass for being 6 feet tall, I mean, he's a young man. I mean, he's a heck of a kid. So our game plan was to get back on D, force Central to take some contested shots. And again, they shoot the ball really well. Sometimes we got lucky they didn't shoot it overly well in the first half. I thought they got clean looks, and you saw in the second half they started knocking some of those down. So,
well, just speaking of Mike, I've been watching Mike since like 5th grade, and like you said, he's been the same. He has the same motor since 5th grade. I mean, he's a great player. Like I said, I'm very happy he hit his 1,000 points, and he's well coached as well. You guys did a great job of getting all your teammates involved, and like I said, the energy. So shout out to you guys, and I know Mike's over there talking. We would like to give
another member of the media.
Michael.
He's a big time guy.
Talking, over with print media.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Coach.
Oh, real quick,
Coach.
Saturday. You want to talk? Okay.
Okay, Coach.
Good job, man.
Grassel here with congratulations. Big points tonight. Big game tonight, Michael. 1,000-point score. What went into the game plan tonight?
Revenge.
No doubt.
They killed us last time. They came back and got us last time, so this time we couldn't let that happen.
No doubt, and you led all scorers with a big outpoint with 25 points. Any thoughts?
Well, Mike, I've been watching you since like 5th grade, man. I like to see you do well, man. I talk to your dad and your family sometimes, man. So you're well deserved. You're one of the best players, most exciting players in the league, man. So you really put on a great show. I think the last time you played against Central York, I think you had 33, and tonight I believe you had 26. Unofficially, I don't know for sure, man. But we want to give you we have a shirt for you, but it's on the back. We actually ran out of shirts, but it's coming.
We've had so many broadcasts, but we do have. I mean, it's
merch,
rather befitting for COVID-19.
For sure, your shirt's going to be on the way within like 3 days.
Yeah. Good luck to you Saturday, and any future plans for you. You're a senior, 1,000-point scorer. What's your future?
I look to play basketball at the college level. Haven't decided where I want to go yet. Just keep my options open, see what happens next.
There you go. Words from the player of the game tonight, Michael Dixon, 1,000-point scorer. Unofficially, 26 points, an outstanding effort, and they at least have one more game this Saturday at York High. Good luck.
And real quick, you got the Dallastown fans that's watching. I know your parents are watching. Any shout out you want to give to anybody out there?
Oh yeah. I just want to say thank you for all the support through this long year. I really appreciate it. It's been a different year with this COVID, but I just really appreciate the love.
Yeah, very deserving player, humble player. Keep an eye out for Mike Dixon, man. He can play ball at any level, man. So keep a shout out for him, man.
Love you, Mom and Dad.
See you later, man. Good job, man. See you later. Drive safe.
Michael Dixon here on the hardwood floor. Our camera operator, Belinda Morales, is high atop here, and as the Dallastown crew gets ready to take a happy bus ride back to Dallastown.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And we won't forget to give him his player of the game shirt because this let the fans know we had about 15 shirts to start the season off. And I think we ran out. We have 14 shirts, I think.
But we've had a lot of games.
A lot of games.
And it's just been a fun season. I'm glad we're able to do this during the COVID-19. And I'm glad you, the fans, can tune in this Thursday night. Hey, we have one more regular season contest this Saturday right here from the hardwood floor as Central Dauphin invades here to take on the Central York Panthers.
Yeah, we'll be back in about 48 hours. We'll be back on this court. And we're also going to do a couple district games. But, with COVID and the restriction, we have to see what happens. And, we're also slated to do a couple state games as well. So, keep an eye out for Sports Unit Stars. Our regular season will end like you said, this Saturday.
Yes,
we get a chance to see Central Dauphin with Malachi Palmer.
Malachi Palmer.
Palmer.
The freshman phenom who's already, I think, had like 6 Division I offers as a freshman.
He was
DePaul, LSU, Nebraska. If you've heard of Chance Westry, who's at Sierra Canyon playing with Brody James, he could be the next big star from our area.
Malachi was also featured on Slam Magazine, which is a popular basketball magazine that a lot of kids follow. So that team should be coming in ready to go. They're ranked number 3 in districts right now, and they can easily go to that 1 or 2 spot in front of Wilson or Reading. So keep an eye out. Central needs a rebound from this game, but shout out to Dallastown tonight. They did a great job getting a win, and really appreciate that.
Dallastown, and we want to thank the fans and viewers for tuning in, along with their sponsors. We'll be back here Saturday night for more basketball with Sports Shooting Stars. It's Todd Edwards, Dude Jones. Have yourself a great evening, and again, we'll see you this Saturday night with Sports Shooting Stars.
Thanks for tuning in.